Hello and welcome back. My name is Gabby. I'm the Options for Youth Moreno Valley English teacher. This is Unit 4, Check for Understanding, Alternative Assessment, Review, whatever you want to call it. It's the thing that you get to do instead of a test. So Section 1 is the vocabulary review. The vocabulary review gives you a sentence with a couple blanks and you have to fill them in. So let's look at number 1. Identify the vocab terms that best fit the blanks in the following sentence. The doctors blank to warn the young man to stay in isolation because he was highly contagious from the viral infection. The young man, hot-headed and blank, ignored their demands and began to ram a metal chair against the door lock. So you have to figure out if it's A, endeavored and heedless, B, stoic and censor, C, malicious and resolution, or D, conjecture and transcendent. So that's the first one. The second one, you have to fill in the blanks in this sentence. Gretchen tried desperately to blank the propaganda and falsehoods the congressman was preaching on stage, but her words were met with blank by the aggressive security guards. A, resolution and conjecture, B, transcendent and malicious, C, obdurate and stoic, or D, disabuse and censure. 3, this is the sentence, the hostage negotiator made the erroneous blank that the robber was bluffing about his threats. Everyone stared in shock as the robber was blank in gunning down a couple of hostages on live TV after his demands were met with refusal. So A is resolution and stoic, B is censure and disabuse, C is transcendent and malicious, and D is conjecture and obdurate. Number 2 is the grammar section. You want to match the example up with the respective grammatical concept. Participle, gerund, and infinitive. If you watched my video for the beginning of Unit 4, you'll see me go over a few of these. So 4, to fly a plane was Tiffany's dream since she was a little girl. 5, the barking dog kept me up all night. 6, rowing and skiing are my two passions in life. And then 7 is which of the following sentences is written correctly. A, full of grit and determination, the kitchen was cleaned in no time. B, the mechanic worked on the broken Prius with a sigh. C, with skillful hands and passionate creativity, the cake was beautiful sculpted and decorated by Chef Michael. Or D, Richard, who hadn't slept much last night, yawned as he stared at the spreadsheets on his desk. That's the grammar section. Next is the general concept review. You want to match the description or definition up with its respective unit concept. So A, mock epic, B, free verse poetry, C, parody, D, irony, E, alliteration, and F, Italian or Petrarchian sonnet. 8. A 14-line lyrical poem made of specific structure of an octave with general ABBA rhyme, ABBA, A, B, B, A, rhyme scheme in a sestet. 9, an imitation of work for comical or entertaining effect, usually exaggerating a specific feature of it. 10, a contradiction between appearance and reality creates this effect. And then 11, a poetic parody on traditional stories of heroes. It imitates the style of heroic couplets, boasting speeches by heroes, dramatic similes and metaphors. It differs from a traditional parody because of its specific subject matter. 9, which of the key qualities of an epic, which are not key qualities of an epic? Oh my goodness. Mark any and all that apply to this question, so you want to just mark the ones that don't apply. Often the presence of supernatural element, like a god or a muse is present, follows a journey of a commoner who desires to do the right thing. A long narrative poem about a likable, superhuman, noble, or grandeur hero. There is consistent theme of betrayal by a close friend, extraordinary adventures, battles, or other events. Themes reflective of important cultural values. written to reflect colloquial conversational language of regular people. 13, you want to mark all that apply. What are some key techniques satire uses to develop its message or criticism of a topic? First one's hyperbole, scansion, verbal irony or sarcasm, alliteration, understatement, onomatopoeia. And then the next one, you're going to be reading this article from The Onion, which is a joke news site, and then answering the following questions. And then after that, that's the end. I always like to read the questions first before reading a passage to know what I'm looking for. So let's look at the questions here. The Onion article is an example of which genre? Epic, satire, prose poetry, or autobiography? 15, which element gives us a clear indication of the article's genre? A, the setting of the article within the United States, B, the formal and detailed sentence structures, C, the mocking tone, or D, the inclusions of quote by Kevin Hassett. And then 16, what is the primary purpose behind the Onion article? Think carefully at what the main goal a company like The Onion would have, so a joke news site would have. A, to inform, B, to entertain, C, to explain, or D, to persuade. So let's read it now. Experts warn unemployment rate could soon rise to America as the greatest country. Okay, let me read that again. Experts warn unemployment rate could soon rise to America is the greatest country in the world. It was posted today at 3:48 p.m. from volume 56, issue 18. So, setting, Washington. Following weeks of mounting job losses amid a worldwide pandemic, top economists in the Trump administration warned Friday that the national unemployment rate could continue to rise to the United States as the greatest country in the history of the world. As today's report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics indicates, our job market has reached America is truly a shining city upon a hill, a nation whose beacon light guides freedom-loving people everywhere. White House economic advisor Kevin Hassett said as he gestured towards a graph that showed the U.S. jobless percentage climbing precipitously towards an image of Old Glory herself, which waved majestically in the wind, a halo of dazzling fireworks bursting around her stars and stripes. This is a worrisome trajectory that may yet lead to USA, USA, USA. Our projections indicate no one can ever take away the liberty that we enjoy, not so long as there are brave men and women willing to fight and die to protect it. At this rate, freedom is practically doubling overnight. We could very well see historic levels of pride dwelling in the heart of every American patriot, which makes us the strongest, bravest nation on the face of the earth. No one else even comes close. No way. Hassett concluded his statement to reporters by confirming data now showed, God bless America, land of the free, home of the brave. So that's the article. Go through, answer those last 3 questions, and then you will be done with Unit 4. Yay! On to Unit 5.